What is going on? Please, let me go.
Hey guys, welcome to the newest episode of Blu-ray Tuesday with Terrell. All right guys, so this episode, 106, y'all believe it? Like 106 in Park, we doing 106 Blu-ray Tuesday with Terrell. I used to watch that, we're AJ and Free. We got a lot to get into this episode. I watched not one, not two, not three, I watched 5 movies over this past week, and we're gonna get into it. Stay tuned, because Oct23 is dropping Black Friday weekend. So y'all stuffed up on Thanksgiving food, y'all done shopping, you know, fatigue, you ready to lay down in the bed and watch a movie, y'all better turn on the Oct24. It's gonna be a blast if you're on the found footage, screen life, POV horror, and all the above. Stay tuned for that. Tickets are available at the unnamedootagefestival.com. So also, I'm gonna be talking about one of the 5 movies is a Tubi movie. So I didn't get a Tubi movie last week, but we got one this week. And closing out the show, stay tuned because I got an unboxing. So going into this, I am still in the competition on VH1's I Love Money. Thank you for the ones that have been supporting, who have watched or tuned in. It's that crazy ass show. It's like a real reality show. I'm really living the reality show, but I'm also dealing with everyday life. I'm not stuck in the house with these people. I'm actually dealing with everyday life and the show at the same time. It's crazy. Yeah, this shit only airs 3 times a week, but it's every day I'm playing the game. Like I'm talking with these people and trying to build alliances, keep alliances. There's drama, shade, people lying, backstabbing. So far, I've played a very loyal game, and I'm very proud of that. I won my first challenge, and I was able to send somebody home. As of right now, as of today, I am in the top 12 out of 21 people, so we moving on up, guys. By the time this episode airs, I might be hopefully either eliminated or I'm hopefully in the top 9 or 10. So I can talk more about this once the show's over. I don't want to. Anyway, so get into some movies, y'all. So first up, I don't know if y'all have seen this or heard about it, but it's called 15 Cameras. It's part 3 of a trilogy. So it goes 13 cameras, 14 cameras. You know, y'all get the gist. Y'all know how to count. 15 cameras. So this is about a slumlord dude. It's this big fat dude that don't get none, and he be watching people through the cameras of his home, and he basically be killing them and stuff, and like watching girls shower and their titties and shit, right? At the end of part 2, supposedly he did, or something. So part 3 opens up. It has this couple who are just hanging out on the couch. The dude is trying to get it in. He was trying, his dick was hard. And the girl is just like too busy watching her murders. You know how women like serial killer shit? Like the Dahmers and all the peoples of the world that just, you know, they think it's hot. She was just so into the slumlord murders. So basically there's this documentary she's watching that has the events of part 1 and part 2 of those films. And he's trying to get it in. She's all pushing him off and she's just so over it. Come to find out, these people are obsessed with this killer that they moved into his home. Y'all crazy. Basically, it's like a home with like 2 parts, and he has a secret compartment basically where he has all these cameras set up to watch all the shit that's going on in the house. Supposedly these cameras are all gone and supposedly this guy's dead. But the girl, she don't think he's quite dead. She think that he gonna come back home very Michael Myers style. Like, bitch, why you move into this if you think the man gonna come back home? You gonna die. As the movie progresses, it's about this married couple. She don't seem interested in him. I think she just wants his money because maybe he got money and he bought this house for her. I don't know. But anyways, he stumbles upon the room with all the cameras, girl. He's looking, he sees that there's actual cameras are still there, but he don't tell his wife. So he prolongs the next day to make this nice candlelit dinner for this woman, for his wife, and he fucks her. He bends her over the table and he's looking at the camera too. He's trying to thrust his little skinny ass, he's scrawny too, trying to and then he goes back to watch the video to watch his own sex tape, and he was disgusted. So was that. As it goes on, they realize they have this extra room. They're like, we should rent this episode out, right? So these 2 college girls come in, very young, very like hitting their titties up against each other like blonde girls. Like, you know, what's that movie where the 2 bitches go, ooh, ooh. I don't know. These 2 girls, he lets them move in. The wife didn't give a fuck, whatever. And he starts watching them in the shower, and he starts pulling out his dick and jacking off. So it's all, this movie's weird because it don't seem like a horror movie to the last 5 minutes. One scene that was so gross, like he took a dick pic after he was jacking off. He was trying to send it to his wife. He sent it to the new girls that moved in, and he was watching them in the camera, and they were like, ew, it's so veiny. I was like, he had an ugly dick. But girl, I was just like, this is crazy, this movie. But where's the horror? Like, bitch, 1 was good, 2 was okay. 3 is just like, what are we watching? Like, what is this, Skinamax? As it gets into it, we finally find out there's this white truck from the first 2 movies riding on back and forth down the street now. And it's like, oh, is this murder? Is he back? Is he watching them? And it's twisted because, bitch, this killer is smart. You don't think he watching, but he watching. So yeah, so y'all need to go check that out if you would like. It's not a horror movie to me. I thought it would be. It's not even thrilling. Like, bitch, I saw this coming. And then when it does come, there is a cool kill. Stay tuned for 16 cameras. So moving on to the next feature that I watched was a movie that I was like on the fence about. I saw a lot of people posting about this, and it is called Passages. I never watched a movie where I just hated a character more and more as the shit progressed. Like, it's about this guy named Thomas. He's married to Martin, and Thomas is a film director. He creates films, so he made a movie, and it finally finished, and they're having a rap party afterwards. So there's this big old party. He goes to the club. He wants to dance with his man, but his man don't want to dance because he's a prude. There's this girl at the bar. She's like, I'll dance with you. So then she goes to dances with him, and they have a little, he didn't want to do with her, so I thought he was gay. So anyways, they're all dancing together, and they had an attraction. So as that goes on, afterwards, Martin, he was a prude, right? So he went home. He was like, you have fun at your little, party. You wrapped your movie. So he ends up in bed with Miss Agatha. Her name Agatha. I don't know why Agatha sounds like a witch, but she's not a witch. She's just French. They end up f***ing, and I was like, oh, he got it in. This is a very sexual movie. They get together. After that, he go back home and he get in bed with his man. And I'm like, what the f? So they get in bed, they wake up, and then he actually tells Martin, his husband, what he did. He's like, oh, I slept with this woman. He got mad. He started packing his clothes to leave. He was like, oh no, and he talked him into staying. I don't know what he must got super dick. Cause bitch, I'll be out. After that, he's like, oh, it's just a one-time thing. He goes to meet up with Agatha again, and she's like, oh, I want nothing to do with you. We're not talking. She gave him, I don't know if she gave him a key or something. I don't know, some candy. Who cares? He was like, oh, can I kiss you? She's like, no. And he was like, you bitch. And he just called her all out about her name. Calling her out her name because she don't want to give him no more pussy. So then after that, he leaves. Girl, it only took a night. She came back running. They were kissing all over the damn place. In her hotel thing, her little room. And then he realizes he might have feelings for this girl. So as the movie progresses, this movie's so, I don't want to spoil this too much, but it's basically a story about a man who's confused. He's supposed to be bisexual, but then he confused. He just f***ing up people's lives. So he with her, but then he go back to the dude, and then the dude is over him. So he's like a writer, I think. So he started dating this other guy. He was hanging out with another guy. He got jealous. So when Thomas seen Martin with another dude, he was mad. But bitch, you can go f*** a girl and it's okay. It makes no sense to me. Martin and Thomas, they finally break up. So they own a house, right? He wants to have someone else buy it so they can just cut ties and not have to deal with it. Thomas is too busy f***ing Agatha, so he goes to move in with Agatha. When the husband moves on, he wants to go get back with the man. So the whole movie, I'm like, what about Agatha? Agatha gets pregnant, goes to a family dinner in a crock top.
Does this shirt make me look gay?
Nah, man.
What about now?
Why are you doing that? You're supposed to meet the family. You just impregnated this girl and you gay. What you gonna do? They're already concerned. They even said it. I'm concerned. Are you gonna take care of this baby? He got defensive and was rude to the family. That's a red flag, girl. Drop him. So he goes back trying to get the dude back. But when he goes there, he sees the new boyfriend. It's a black man with a long dick, and you see it. Yes, he come out the shower, and that dick was huge. That's why he stepped up. Beyonce's let me upgrade you. He upgraded. He got mad. He left. He goes back to the girl. He meets up for dinner or something with the ex-husband. They hang out for a little bit, and he ends up going back to the house. So he was gonna sleep on the couch, and then the other guy was there because the boyfriend was gone. Tell me why this Tomas gonna go in there butt naked, and this sex scene was long as hell. I was like, ooh, they're getting it in. They was flipping. It was like that. They was getting it in. Then the next morning they wake up, and this is what he tells them: Agatha's pregnant, and I'm gonna be with her. What is all this? You went through all this trouble to be with this man, and you want to go back to the girl now? Oh, this is so bad. This movie's f***ed up. And then the girl, and I'm telling y'all the whole movie, it gets even more f***ed up. And he does so much in this movie that makes me so mad because he f***s up two people's lives and everyone around them. This movie was crazy. I liked it. It was an hour and 30 minutes. So I was glad because usually these little sad ass movies, they be taking forever to get to the point. But I enjoyed this movie. Shout out to Josh, other cinematographer who's filmed some Bluray Tuesdays. He gonna tell me he didn't like this movie, and I was surprised. This movie's good. Anyway, so check it out. It's called Passages. It's in French and English. If y'all like to read, y'all can read. All right, guys, so now we're gonna move on to something a bit more family-friendly, I would say. Disney and Marvel partnered together, and they put out The Marvels. Yeah, so y'all like Marvel characters, or maybe you don't, because this is the lowest rated, lowest box office received Marvel movie in the history of Marvel. Ain't that crazy? The Marvels, that starts Captain Marvel 2. It's the sequel to 20-something's Captain Marvel. Brie Larson, everyone's favorite Avenger. Nobody liked this bitch. She is the star of this. Okay, they couldn't give her her own fucking movie to have her own sequel. They had to add two other bitches to get it going. A black girl and an Indian girl. So, oh, this is gonna be a movie. They added Miss Kamala Khan for the Disney Plus series, Mrs. Marvel. And they added Photon from WandaVision, Miss Monica Rambeau. She's great. And they all come together. So what this movie is, it is a rushed Disney Plus limited series that was brought in to be a blockbuster feature. Because this movie feels like a Disney Plus show. Bitch, I was watching this like, what is happening? It just starts. You get some weird little interactions. You get some cool little comedy. Kamala Khan's character's family was hilarious. Made me kind of want to watch the TV show. Then I saw how corny it could be with all the cartoony shit. No. Anyways, and then you got Miss Marvel, which I love. I mean, Captain Marvel's daughter, who grew up to be Monica, who she was my favorite out of the group. She was like the smart one. The movie goes, it's rushed. I feel like, okay, it's the shortest Marvel movie too, by the way. It's like an hour and 35 minutes, hour 40 minutes. 2 hours with trailers. I don't know. It felt like a limited series. It didn't feel like a movie to me. You know, when you go to like the Marvel movies, they're very cinematical. They're very like, oh my God, this is a blockbuster. This ain't it. She has her little cat Goose that be eating people. They was eating all kinds of people in this movie. The cats are my favorite characters. They was just sucking it up. End credits. That was great. But besides that, the movie was just, the villain was weak as I forgot what her name was, but she was this Kree general. Basically, she was mad that her town of Hala, I guess that's how you say it, was brutally like blown up because Captain Marvel, she went on this tirade of like trying to like save this universe or some shit and accidentally blew shit up. Captain Marvel, she's stupid as Brie Larson. She's trying to find these belt buckles, not belt buckles, what goes in your bracelet buckles? Bracelets! And she's trying to find the second bracelet because it gives her more power. So the second bracelet Miss Kamala Khan had. Kamala Khan, she is the Miss Marvel who's like obsessed with Avengers, and she's like Captain Marvel's #1 fan. I don't know why, that's weird. There's better Avengers than this bitch. She has the second belt buckle. Basically the movie is about her trying to find it, but then while she has that buckle in the universe, it's like the light, they all have light powers. Kamala could turn light into corporeal shit. Photon, which is Monica, she could turn light in phases, like she can go through stuff. And then Captain Marvel just has power blast lights. I don't know. All their light powers all get conflicted. So whenever they use their powers, they switch. So if someone's in space and uses their power, she switches with another one. So all three of the girls are just switching from universe to universe. It's just confusing. But yeah, the movie itself was fun. I think kids will like it. For me, watching it, I kind of forgot stuff, and I watched it just a few nights ago. I liked it for what it was. I think you watched it at theater. If I watched this at home, I'd be bored. Cool end credits. It's setting the tone for something going forward. They just use this movie as a setting the tone for more better things. And nobody's going to watch it, and that theater was blank. It was like, what blank? What the fuck? I cannot talk. It was empty. It had like 2 people here, the family here, and then I was at the top like, hey. So yeah, this is just what it was. Maybe the cats ate all the people. I don't know. So y'all seen Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, that movie was just for me. But then I saw a movie that I think rivals this movie. I think I like this movie better. And it's called Freddy's Fridays. If you look at the cover, it has these little Chuck E. Cheese ripoffs. But basically, they're considered monsters of some sort. That's supernatural in this feature. But this is like a mock-you feature. Well, basically, they're making fun of the Five Nights at Freddy's, but they're making their own thing, like Asylum type of shit. But I think it was ITN distribution. So it opens up with this girl. She's in this little dress, this flowy dress, and she's just giggling with this man. And they're basically about to f on a fence. Like, who f***s on a fence? That's uncomfortable. He lures the bitch to a dungeon. That's kinky, right? So they go into the dungeon, it's full of candles and rats. I was like, what the f is this? This is nasty. And then they start kissing some more. He starts filling her up. And then there's this book on the table. Girl, this book, it had an eyeball. It was a mixture of the Sanderson Sisters book next to the Necronomicon. I don't know why they're ripping off everything. They ripped off Hocus Pocus, Scream, Exorcist, and the Five Nights at Freddy's, all in one movie, y'all. There's a book with eyes just blinking. And why isn't the bitch reacting? If I seen a nasty book in a dungeon with candles and rats and this guy trying to f me who looked like fucking Lurch, I'd be scared. It's weird. So the book is just blinking. So he tries to tell her, he was like, you should read this book. Like that. So he gives her the book and she's all reading the pages. She's like, I'd rather do something else with my mouth. Oh, girl, you nasty bitch. I was confused. She a nasty hoe. Let me tell you. He was like, no, read that book. She proceeds to read the book. And the Necronomicon coming to life. And then here come the monsters, because the bitch is stupid. So here come the little, the creatures from the Chuck E. Cheese. And they all cutting her up. Oh, it's so good. They stabbed this bitch to life. They stabbed her, they cut her. It was with a crooked banana sword. I don't know what they call it, but it come up with a sword that's a circle, go like that, bitch. They proceeded to pull her head up and chop her head off. Blood. Ooh, so much better than Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's could never. Oh my God, this is a movie. I already like it, 5 stars. And then we start watching. It gets so slow. Why this movie start off so good and gets so slow? It's about a detective. So the main girl with the bangs, the awful bangs, rivals Gail Weathers' Scream 3 bangs. Mind you, this is a UK movie, so they all have accents. So her and this other guy are trying to figure out where all these murders are going because it's only women. So this Lurch man, he lures women to go read this Necronomicon so that he could feed the supernatural Chuck E. Cheese people. It's crazy, right? He does it again. He lures these hot women, or lack thereof, to this event to get brutally murdered. Anyways, y'all to watch it. I don't want to spoil this one too much. I'm good at that. But yeah, this is Freddy Fridays, so check this out. Oh, and this only happens on Fridays. He only can get you on Fridays. It has to be a Friday night when you lushed up and you want to flirt. Yes, Freddy Fridays. All right, guys, it's time for Terrell's Tubi time. All right, so this is a movie I talked about last week called Dante's Hotel, starring Annalyn McCord and Ted Raimi. Ugh. This movie is about New Year's Eve holiday horror film, you know, holiday horror. And this movie is about every 12 years on the 12th floor, on the 12th hour, A lot of 12s. I don't know math, but they did the math problem in this movie and I was confused. They said, oh, 24 division into 12. Bitch, I don't know math, but they confused me in this movie. 12 is very important in this movie. It's very number 23-ish. But basically, it's a father death slasher. Kind of supernatural, kind of. But basically, this is on Tubi. I like this. This is good. Oh my God, the kills were great. People are getting sliced and diced, heads chopped off, people stuck into little doors and buildings. It opens up with a little kid with an axe. And there's all these dead bodies everywhere. And I guess every 12 years, Father Death comes to kill 12 people or some shit. And they all get chosen. The little boy's like, I didn't do it, but he really did do it, but he didn't know he did it because he did it. 12 years later, and then it has like the other dude that did it 12 years before him, and he's in jail still. I don't know, girl, but it gets crazy. Anna McCord, she's opening night, it's New Year's Eve, and she has an AA meeting. And she's like, oh, I gave up drugs. I used to be the girl that wanted to get drugged up and lushed up basically on New Year's Eve, but now I'm gonna host a party, a bloodbath. But it's the 12th year. The guy who murdered people like 24 years ago, you know, it's 12. He's living on the 12th floor, and nobody can go on the 12th floor because he's trying to guard that shit. And then you have the dude that's from Friday the 13th. You know that type of character says, you're doomed if you go. So that happens too. He said, you can't start this party. So, and then Ted Raimi comes in trying to get his paycheck. He popped in like twice in this movie. Emily McCord is there. She's the main character. I love her. Now 2-0. And she was also in Titanic 666. Excision, is that how you say it? Excision, that movie was great. Very bloody, gory, gross. Y'all gotta check this out. It's a lot of blood, a lot of gore. It is kind of slowish at some parts, but it's an hour and a half. It's not that bad. And I like it. It's New Year's Eve. There's a lot of parties. There's a lot of things going on. There is one part that really bugged me. There was a ghost type of character, like a ghost. Like this killer might be supernatural. And he just floating around. Tell me why the first thing that Ted Raimi and these other characters proceed to do is shoot. What is a bullet gonna do? Do you guys have a ghost killing gun? Are you the Ghostbusters? Because I don't think that was gonna work. He was poop, 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 and he died. That was so stupid. That was the worst part of the movie for me, and that kind of deducted some stars for me, because that was dumb. Like, how could you shoot a ghost? Oh. So before I get into this unboxing, I want to talk about Horror Pack for a little bit. If y'all been following the Overlook Theater, I've been doing like a side little show where I unbox horror packs every month, and I did it for a year or so, or whatnot. I've been having horror pack for almost 3 years, right? I get these emails, them talking about, oh, just so you know, we're revamping our website. That's cute, because your website was pretty outdated, just like your boxes. They were talking about they're gonna rebrand their shit. Every 5th of the month, they take out their $25. So I'm like, okay. Send me my money, so I'm on my box. I get an email, countless emails that I need to hurry up and cancel my subscription and resubscribe. I'm like, resubscribe for what? And I go back to try to resubscribe. They want $40 for this new box. And if you watch the episodes, I usually get a lot of doubles. And a lot of those doubles are going out to a lot of you guys because I'm sending out shit, the giveaway shit, right? All these doubles I got. So Horror Pack is rebranding, and they want $40 for their box every month. What y'all gonna be giving me for $40? The same Dollar Tree movies? I don't know, because that's what I've been getting. So usually the Horror Pack is a subscription-based box where for $25 at the time, you get 4 movies. One is always exclusive, which is awesome. It's usually a low-budget feature. Sometimes they're surprising and they're really good, but they're really bad. And then you get 3 other features. So if it's the month of October, per se, you might get Halloween movies. If it's December, you can get like, you know, Christmas horror movies. So it's usually horror films that are related to the month, right? 4th of July, etc. And lately I've been just getting random ass shit that I already own from like 20 years ago. So now I'm getting even more emails because I haven't resubscribed yet, but I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna read y'all an email that they sent me just recently, bitch. So I also read, by the way, before I read this, is that maybe they're partnering with like a bigger label like Severin or Vinegar Syndrome or something, and they're gonna release those features in the box, which is cool. Now that I can understand, though, it's $40, but bitch. So it says, limited edition number 89. This is the 89th box, y'all. So they said it's gonna include a widescreen collector's edition of a Blu-ray plus DVD combo pack. Regular price, $26.99, and it will include 8 numbered cards, 4x5. That's not even a standard size. A large vinyl hologram sticker. I don't do stickers. The Blu-ray disc is supposed to be unrated with bloopers. Comes in a digipack with a slipcase. I'm trying to think, what movies do I have that has all this stuff? I think it's probably like something from Canada, bitch, and they put it in here. So it's kind of intriguing, right? They're trying to get me to buy it, right? That's what they're doing. And it says it's widescreen. Why is widescreen in all caps? And then it says no CGI and all practical effects. That's gonna be in the box of November. We hope that this gives you a good reason to come back to the pack to see what we have in store as we adapt and grow and choose to keep growing your collection with us. They're trying to get me to buy this because of this one little thing they're gonna put in there. And it says, regardless of what you choose, we want to thank you for being a loyal subscriber and supporting Horror Pack and supporting independent horror. Diego, Cress, and what's her name? Oh, Chris. Girl, I can't read. So Diego, Chris, and all of us at Horror Pack thanks us. So bitch, they want me to buy this for this digipack slipcover, no CGI, widescreen, and all caps. Why you gotta put that, girl? This is the DVD era. Everything should... All right, let me stop. Let's just get into the box, y'all. This is the final box. This might be the final unboxing, so stay tuned. So this is the box. It comes just like this. So the last couple unboxings that I did, you guys, I want to have some fun with this because I keep getting the same shit every week. Or I always say week, bitch. It's a month. Anyways, every month I get the same fucking Blu-rays that I already own, and it's annoying. So I want to have fun with it and have fun with you guys. So I'm gonna take a shot if the movie that comes in this box I already own. So stay tuned, it could get crazy. We're gonna do this. So it comes in a box like this. We're gonna open it up with a little handy knife here. Well, I can't even cut, girl. All right, so you open up this box, and they know how to package, so I'll give Horror Pack that. It's not $40 packaging, but it's packaging. So it comes in this to protect it, you know, Amazon.com, Best Buy, Target, you also figure it out how to do this. So I always open it like this, so it comes with 4 movies, and then, okay, let me see if we feel some, ooh, something feels slippy, I'm excited. Oh, something feels good. Oh, I get some slips, y'all, my final one. All right, the first movie, and again, if I already have it, I gotta take a shot. If I do, then, oh cool, I got a new movie for, you know, my little $25. All right, so this is the October one, so we might get Halloween-esque stuff. Hopefully it's not Halloween again, because I got Halloween before. How many times have I had that movie? Like 80? All right, so, first up, Ghost Dimension. Bitch, I own this 4 times already, bitch. I got the box set. Are you serious? It wasn't even, y'all could at least gave me the 3D cut. Look at this. Do y'all like Paranormal Activity? The Ghost Dimension, this is the last one that came out, the one that nobody cared about. It was kind of cool in 3D. The 3D was awesome. And it was supposed to be a big reveal for Toby, the ghost that's been hunting Katie and her sister for all these years. Damn, that's an awful pick. Why y'all put this in here? Didn't y'all already give me this? I'm gonna check my bag, bitch. I have a whole box in a bag of these doubles. I feel like y'all already put this out. Ooh, they're just trying to give out the ones they already gave out because they know they're revamping. Since I already had that, girl, we gotta take a shot. So we're gonna do a shot. So this is the Ghost Dimension. Ugh. All right. Ooh. All right, guys. So that was a dud. So let's just see where we're going with the next one because this one feels good. It has a slit, bitch. Let's see. Spell. I already got this shit too. Oh, we got a digital copy. So, okay, I already own this. This is actually a good movie though. Spell. Evil has its, oh, that shot. I need some water. That was nasty. Put a spell on me. This says Omari Hardwick. Y'all know Omari? And Loretta Devine. So I will say, this movie is really good. Loretta Devine did her thing in this movie. She is sinister. Ma got nothing on her. Miss Greta got nothing on her. Those crazy mamas. So it's about a voodoo woman who puts a spell on this kind gentleman. Yeah, so he gets his, it's very like Misery too. His leg gets f***ed up. Y'all gotta watch it. This movie's really good. So if you guys had your horror pack or if you guys are interested, this one's pretty solid. It has 15 deleted scenes. I don't even know if I even watched those. The art of hoodoo. This is a racist hoodoo? Like from the hood? Hoodoo. H-O-O-D do. But that shot got me. I ain't never heard of hoodoo, voodoo, or the hood, girl. And over an hour of bonus content. So I have this movie, but I'm gonna go watch what the hoodoo is, because I ain't never heard nothing from the hoodoo. But girl, spell. All right, so the next one, let me just tell y'all, the third one is usually something I can take a break from these shots, but the third one is usually the exclusive. So let's just hope this ain't an exclusive. They did this to me before, where they made the exclusive some shit I already own, some bullshit that was already put out by the director. So I hope they don't fuck me up. Hopefully it's something good. It's getting my last pack. I don't drive. Run for your life, bitch. The only thing I run is my mouth. But anyways, it says jump, climb, crawl, obstacle course. This is a horror pack exclusive. This cover looks horrendous. This looks so stupid. This is like something I could make on my phone. You know when you can get the app to make a collage? That's what they did on this shit. And they said, let's just stamp that on the Blu-ray. Obstacle course, y'all could, oh, I get it. It's tires where one of them is like a trap, like a bear trap. Oh, I'm so stupid. I didn't get what the fuck that was. I said, why like a Pokeball? Like a Pokemon Stadium. Look at that, like a Pokemon Stadium shit. Look like, gotta catch them all. Anyways, I don't know. So this one, more kills than you could shake, a starter pistol. Okay, the tagline says, more kills than you can shake, a starter pistol at. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, you're running, like run track, they do a starter.
Oh, I don't run. All right, so this movie, horror pack. So this is the back of it. And basically, I don't know, let's just read what it's about. It says, Sunny never fit in. Oh, Sunny, it's spelled S-U-N-N-Y. Ain't that like when it's sunny outside? Anyway, Sunny never fit in with her survivalist family. To prove to her dad that she was one of them, she accepts the invitation to a pro-amp obstacle course. She convinces her goofball friend Ezra to join her, but they soon find themselves on the wrong team in a game where the elite prove. This is a lot of run-on sentences. All right, so the elite prove their superiority in the bloodiest manner. Survival takes on a whole new meaning in the satirical horror comedy from the filmmaker of Hope Madden. Who the fuck is Hope Madden? Does that sound good to y'all? Basically, she has a family of survivalists. I guess they all be bungee jumping and shit and jumping from their lives off cliffs. And they don't feel like she's part of that. So she's like, I'm gonna show y'all, I'm gonna join an obstacle course. And I'm gonna show you that I can live on the edge, I think. Horror Pack, this is the exclusive, the final exclusive that I might get. This is number 88. I like that they're all numbers. I have a good chunk of them. I think I had this for a few years, so I almost have all of them, but I don't know. I'm over it. So yeah, the last one. Hopefully it's a winner, because so far, this is a lackluster end of their era. But let's just see. Wow. Cheers. Disturbia. Girl, I got this in 2006 when I worked at Target. Girl, PJ, this movie good though. Shia LaBeouf, he used to could get it, but now he weird. Even me and Gotho didn't want him. Oh, a shot. Anyway, so they went out with a dud this time, y'all. Horror Pack. You charging $40 for this? Girl, I got this in 2006. Anyway, so when you guys get these movies, this is the pack. Oh, this is awesome. Girl, look at this. So that's what you get in this month's or this October's horror pack. So are you guys gonna buy the November one? This is what I'm talking about. So I get these and half the movies I already own. So if y'all entered the giveaway, these might be for you. In the comments, make sure you put hashtag I wanna play a game. I still haven't finished writing them up. I'm gonna send something to all y'all who put one, hopefully. So I'm gonna reach out to y'all. And if you're on YouTube, hit me up on Instagram at Terrell88 so I can just get your email and all that good stuff or address and send the shit off. But this sucks. That's it for this week's Blu-ray Tuesday with Terrell. Stay tuned, because a lot of movies that came out this week, let's just talk about it. Coming out this week is The Equalizer 3 with Denzel. I was super excited for that movie, but I heard mixed reactions. That hits Blu-ray today. Sound of Freedom. That got a lot of buzz. A lot of people were like in the theaters or not in the theaters. That's on the way. And also The Nun 2. I'm excited for that. You know, look at my Nun episode during the Spooky Blu-ray Tuesday. That was really fun. I like The Nun 2 a little bit more than the first one, but yeah, this is fun, you guys. So are you guys gonna get the next horror pack? Let me know. I don't know if I am after this. This is crazy. $40 for what? I could put that towards Steelbook or something. Like, Best Buy about to end Steelbooks for life. So I should get something from them. I'm gonna see you guys next week. Stay tuned. Just be sure to look out, because if y'all like found footage horror movies, I know a couple of y'all who watch do. Oct23 is dropping tickets at the unnamedfootagefestival.com. Support me on DH1's I Love Money every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday on Slightly Bitta's YouTube. And hopefully I win, y'all. We're gonna have to have a party if I get to that top 2. It's epic. Yeah, I'm gonna see you guys next week. Bye. Is this still recording?
Yep.
All right, so another thing that
Wait.
Bitch.
I slay. Nah, you go. Because you got a slate, you got to match them up.
Slay. Christmas, got it.
Slate. Okay. Not slay. Hey.
Hey.
Slay.
All right.